Alright, and welcome to a casted game. We are in Magmageddon. It's a 3v3 game of both sides separate from left to right. What we have here, so we have green Empire, Radio, teal, Soviet player Adam, and red Fibonacci. On the other side, we have X on your head as orange allies, purple Calamari, and what was the red guy's name? Okay, this is Fibonacci, so yes, and here we have basic task control. So this game was titled on the game's replay as the best game of 2023, which is a bold claim because we still have 3 months. No, sorry. Yes, 2 or 3 months left until this year's end. So up until that point, we can get to see some very good games. And the best of all, when this game was posted and titled as like the best game of this year, the response was like, "You can't have a good year then." How is this even possible? You can't make this up. Anyway, let's see what we're going to see in here. So both of the Empire players are now sneaking their own dojo cores. The red, meanwhile, not very sneaky but a bit blunt, trying to avoid the capture of this oil derrick, buying himself time. But blue is... It must be... Okay, we have the burst drone here, and a sneaky dojo core is already on the shores of the red very soon. And the players are now building on X on your head's base. A dog is here as well, scouting Teal's base. A quite late crusher crane, and also there's only one refinery left. The same can apply for our calamari, perhaps. Hey, did he sell MCV? That's not very plausible. Oh no, we are going to see a push here. What's happening? This is very early. On the other hand, we have our dojo core has been deployed, but this is a very early and very aggressive Soviet push. Burst drones are now flying to the red space, but we see a very aggressive entrance. The units are now things are being poured. This Riptide is also moving to, I guess, Teal's base. If this is loaded with engineer, things are going to be very funny. Okay, sentry gun has been built. More barracks are... This barrel just crashed immediately. And yes, Tango harassment has started as well. Quite a quick wait. Oh, crusher crane has been taken. Oh, no, boy. Multi-gunner turrets. But we're in low power mode, but no worries. If he has more engine... Okay, he doesn't have more engineers. But, come on, move your MCV. Okay, this dojo core, sneaky dojo, has been dealt with, but Tengus are on the sky. This reactor is already... The super reactor is already low health. This flak cannon, I don't know why he got a flak cannon that early. It doesn't really matter for this point. And this MCV has already been targeted, already a half HP, so... Okay, this is the bug, these are not toggled. But this MCV is going to dangerously low HP. There's nothing he can do, I guess. The super reactor is already down, and this Tengu is now taking down the oil derrick. You can at least sell, perhaps. Okay, you couldn't. The things are quite hard for output. I mean, imagine starting a game like this. The teal is in now terrible shape. The Tengus are now trying to harass X on your head's base, but these two Tengus not going to do anything in particular. Green is now trying to clean the mess that X on your head caused it. This multi-gunner is now on low power as well. And red is now pouring units to the blue's base. Okay, so you may... you can rise your Tengus, but what's going to happen? You're going to lose this collector. Where's your tank busters? So much hate for poor this guy. I mean, so much hate for the teal. I mean, what was his name? Adam. I'm sorry for you, guy. I don't think you deserve this treatment, but okay, somebody. What is this? He's ready inspired. Okay, Red is now trying to accomplish what he could with the Imperial Warriors, but the Tangos have arrived. Doesn't really matter, this can be dealt with. Purple has his own barracks here, so this means he can actually build refinery. Oh yeah, also we have some flak troopers here, so we can see a Tomb Blade backdrop. Red is showing some force and taking down the Blue's oil derrick. We get to see some early expansions over here, which is nice. I mean, even though the situation is incredibly grim for the teal, somehow he has some refineries and... Okay, his MCV... How did he get this MCV, by the way? Didn't this guy lose his MCV? No, I guess the purple lost the MCV. Anyway. But this forward base is now causing so much grief. Okay, War Factory is now... That's not going to happen. It's impossible. And Tango harassment, but immediately dealt with. These Tangos now open in their own space with suicide explosives. Once again, the teal is losing his infrastructure, but okay, all of the javelins are now taken down with this collector, and now this collector is now 1 star away. Just move it over here. Okay, not enough. These collectors are now trying to kill infantry by themselves. Some infantry dedication, but what is going to happen? Okay, green is now sending some reinforcements. All of these VXs are exposed, but they are with the point defense shields, so maybe... Okay, 1 is down. I think other 2 can escape. Okay, tsunami tanks have arrived. We're escorting them. So much things happening. Almost all of the action is happening here and here. Somehow we see some early push that didn't really pay off by any means. Okay, so Calamari is now... What? Why? How? Okay, let's try again. Okay, Calamari now takes the oil derrick of Green's other one. Though he could actually capture this one to begin with. Okay, this sea expansion has been spotted. But these VXs are more than enough to handle these stages. The green realized that what Calamari did and a bit pissed off and takes down the oil derrick entirely. Immediately... Okay, Calamari is going for the macro play, that's for sure. Also, this base is still alive. And this forward base can cause so much trouble and grief in time. So here's what we're going to see. Calamari is taking all of the oil derricks, and then the green is just destroys them. But this is not very effective trade when it comes for this in behalf of account of the Calamari. He's losing money. These Tengus having some hard time at dealing with this one single multi-gunner turret. All of them have been taken out. Calamari has a very sizable force. Okay, we have some tension over top with both Empire player. Okay, so Blue is now committing for this attack. He's on the retreating side. He can't just turn away the VXs and attack them because these are so many air units and he doesn't have enough anti-air. The production is not enough as well. Okay, flak drop has happened over here too. And is this going to be successful? Just move your MCV. You can at least... Come on, you can at least afford 1 Tengu. Or are they on cooldown? this MCV is still alive. That's at least a relief. But so much action is happening over here. And also Orange has a right as a cavalry force. The teal is sending something at least. What a relief, but this ally composite army can actually deal a lot of damage and cause so much harm. Okay, so... Okay, some damage to infantry has been done. This base is now exposed. But Orange is now backing up. And they're just sending... Okay, Terror Drone infects the Greens Collector as well. So MCV is now in a very dangerous position. This is very close to the enemy units. And Tengus have landed down, try to take down the Javelins. The Suicide Explosives can actually deal some good damage over here because tanks are very close to each other. Where are the Wicks? Why are they going back? There's only one IFV over there and you can just snipe it dead. These Guardian tanks can actually do some damage if one of them only use the target painter. The Reds VXs have a rider as well. And also so much units over here. The Greens Tengus, I guess they're going for the Calamari's main base. And so much infantry over there as well. I mean, just QA them. Oh, this Terror Drone somehow snuck up over there. I mean, this guy is not giving up. And he's giving all he can. Okay, this refinery core. No. Oh no. Come on, that's cruel. That's very cruel. At least you could have scouted there. Anyway, the green is now dealing some damage to Calamari's base. And the sickle is going to take all of the infantry over here. Just move him. Just move in order to attack. Come on. Okay, at least some attack. Okay, bullfrogs are taken down. These sickles, you could press F, but whatever. The red is now applying a blockade to the base of the blue. The units can't just go over there, but this is a sizable Tengu cloud over here. This refiner and the collector are now completely exposed, and also Emperor's Rage has been applied as well. You can actually take down the refinery as well all the time. So these infantry blockade can be crushed by the tanks, but that's not going to happen at least. So Orange is now taking the fight to the bottom base of the green. I mean, X on your head is now just pouring units wherever it's needed. He has a forward base here, pumping some peacekeepers. These VXs are right in a terrible position. They are very close. That's also Delta Strike, but it's not going to do anything.
Oh no!
One Tengu is now sniping all of the VXs blue had. And he's still there. I mean, you could at least move those two. And order an attack. This Tengu is also harassing some actions. What are we doing? Just attack something. Okay, IFVs are exposed and they're taking the damage. Oh, so much infantry, just crush them. Crush them. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Suicide Explosive takes down the Tengu as well, but more are coming on the way. Also, Green is now pissed off for moving his army on the middle. So much. 2 terror drones. Are they going to be addressed? I guess so. So, once again, Teal is remembering his humble pie, losing his base. I guess 3rd time in this game. But this man is not giving up. He gives everything he has. Try to cling into the game. Try to be relevant. Blue's now army repositioning on the top. This MCV has his stun lock and now taken down. This airfield is in quite a bad position. Blocking the unit's arrival, but now nobody also gone for the tier 3. I mean, at least allies could have done that. Now eggs on your head are taking some significant amount of damage. There's no okay, there's some anti-infantry, but these tank busters are guarded very well. And now tsunami tanks are making for the march, taking down the peacekeepers, which is nice. Also, Blue's army has arrived too. So the midsection is now cleansed from the army of the X on your head and the Reds. And Javelins have arrived, but they are now moving against the Tengus. What are you doing? Anyway. Okay, Red, it seems to can't do anything against this. Orange's army have been destroyed. Calamari is doing something that a Calamari would do. and he's expanding, but oh, okay, he's sending some engineer to this collector, this refiner, I guess. Some sneaky infrastructure damage, and also, I mean, the red is still running away. The last perhaps the anti-air he had has been taken down. He's building his walls. He knows that the end has come. Okay, Calamari takes down the whole refinery. So this forward bait is paying itself off. And I guess another engineer play happened here as well. This Terror Drone can be handled with the Steam Blade. Okay, nice. But he's going to steal all of the base with engineer plays, it seems. MiGs are moving. Okay, he's just making some Terror Drones. And you could have prevented that happening. Anyway, we have something also that can be prevented. The red is now being shredded and destroyed. Now, power plant is being taken down, and also MCV packed up. Mecha Bay is on low HP. And also, we have see some IFBs, but you can also eject the javelin there. MCV is down, also Mecha Bay. Mecha Bay is down as well. The red has almost nothing. He has only collected. He's on refineries. So once again, the green is. I'm no sorry. The purple is now trying something, but these Tengus are now dangerously outnumbered against MiGs. Their splash damage kills them entirely. Okay, Adam is trying what the Calamari did to him. Okay, we lost the side of the refinery as well. Small harassment force for the silver collector, more than enough. And these Star Ranks IFVs could be nice if he actually lost them. Tesla Trooper and Conscript, like, how did they move over there from there? Okay, they have moved from there actually. Okay, green has sent some anti-ground units, and this Tesla Trooper is very hard to die. Anyway. So unfortunately things are beyond repair for the red. I mean, alas for Fibonacci. At this point he can only make some more collectors, and that would be all he could do. So this Tengu tries to... okay, it's at least the one Peacekeeper. Reen. Reen, what are you doing? Reen, answer the call of your minimap. Okay. So he has realized, he woke up. And this IFP can actually be worthy to take it down in star rank after all. Calamari is just dealing damage to the... I mean, this guy is dead already. And they're still punching him. But also he didn't leave as well. So X on your head is now taking some... I mean, he's suffering some losses. I mean, his ground army has been lost. He's losing the midsection of the map. And from the looks of it, Calamari is not going to help him. He has some small units here, a small army, but that's not going to work for him as well. He's running low on cash as well. I mean, he has some expansion points for sure. And X on your head loses his mid base as well. Okay, do not land them close to the Tesla Troopers. Do not land them close to the Tesla Troopers. Okay, fair enough. I mean, too bad these Tesla Troopers have been sniped down immediately, and this army is now dangerously close to the main base of the X on your head. This can be also the end. Oh no, he backs down. Instead, we see... okay. Ah, this Calamari guy. He's sending engineers everywhere, I guess. Okay, this power plant has been dealt with, and... okay, threat has been neutralized at least. Okay, we get to see collectors. But, I mean, you should have this group then, like, wait until you stack like 10 or 15 and then move. But right now we're just doing nothing but giving experience points to these VXs. Some army from the green as well. I mean, half of this would not happen if people attended this place at the begin with. I mean, from the beginning of the game, Calamari used this place very effectively. He's just sending probe attacks to our players, and the teal could not recover from the loss still. I guess he lost his MCV. For real, for this time he really lost his MCV. Okay, so Exonier has some infantry army and also some mixed with ground army from the Calamari. But these numbers of the Tengu are quite healthy. I mean, they can handle this. I mean, you have point defense drones as well. A proper micro and moving them on front will do everything you can ask for. Some shots are done by flag troopers, and this would be the final units of the arena as well. These VXs, no, that's the worst way that you can use them. Okay, a bear roar, but stunning a few units for. Why did you? Oh, okay, what are you doing? Is this a panic F? Anyway, Green is fed up with the calamari, I guess, and now he's targeting his war factory. Okay, Axonier has still taking some losses, and so much infantry is being poured to the Blues base. He's just spamming units. Oh, okay, so much mix. From the looks of it, Calamari wants to end this once and for all. Because if must, Empire can't handle the Soviet air, that's for sure. You can always just move the troops forward and draw the force fire of the Tengus or whatever else Empire is massing, and then Mix can handle the rest of it. Okay, Green is now making some commitments for the tier 3, but okay, for refinery, you can actually take this refinery as well. Nobody's scouting this place. Though he has air force, maybe it's not better to move there. Okay, now this army is now looking very dangerous. Like collectors mixed with javelins, so you can't just sit down and camp with the VXs. Okay, Calamari is now decided to make some commitment instead of... Oh, no, I take it back. He still wants to make some engineer plays. But there's only one Tengu. Okay, what's this guy? Okay, he has been spotted, no problem. Now that's the problem with the Empire. But that's another problem with the Soviets. If you don't move them apart, far from each other, they can take some splash damage from the rockets that Empire units send out, and you can take some losses. So much Tengus, so many collected. They're moving on reverse mode, by the way. But so much javelins as well. Eventually, you have to attack. So what are you doing? You have to cull down these numbers when they're stacked. You can't do anything. And Teal has lost the barracks. Good job, my man. You did your best. Okay, now Tengu numbers are reduced. Why are you sending them to air? You have some javelins moving to your base. And okay, you have an infantry, which is nice, but haven't you realized that Calamari is now spamming air only? Spamming air only it is, so he's going to send the army to the blue. I believe we have reached the end times of this game. Red somehow still alive. Orange is in decent shape. And the Calamari, my man, Calamari is doing what he can do best. And blue, the end times have come for the blue as well. Press F and just see your Tengus that are destroyed. You can't handle this. There's so much mix. Are you waiting for the point defense drones? Hopefully yes. Or you can leave your mecha bay alone so you can actually deal some damage and then destroy it by itself. And that's the worst way to handle the threat that you're having. Oh, okay, you were waiting VXs. And how is that going to make things better for you? The Star Rank 2 is actually taking so much shots that it's not even dead. And the VXs are dead. That's something else. Now blue has been pacified. There's only an army of the green here, but it's not going to be possible. I mean, there are two players that are very close to him. What else you can do? And I mean, kudos to Purple. He has some decent map control, some macro play, and like this guy does just go immediately for the spamming Tomb Frog or Tomb Mix. He did some flag drops, and then he actually made an early game push, which I did not expect him to do as well. And then he somehow nestled a base over here, caused so much trouble and grief. I'm sorry, here, causing so much trouble and grief for the teal. Okay, seems like green is sick and tired of Calamari and wants to take down all of his aerial units, which it did. But again, this guy is actually sitting on healthy numbers of the refineries. He's actually not that healthy. He has actually 5 refineries and an oil derrick. Okay, Mix. Without Twin Blaze, you can't do anything. Okay, is this going to be a suicide march because infantry being poured down? Collectors are coming and some Twin Blaze are relocating over here, I suppose. I mean, surely you can take down his base, but what are you going to do afterwards? See, he already sold some. Now he knows, like something is happening, something is coming to his base. I want to see this from Green's perspective. Okay, right. Okay, right. What you?
Make a tango. Let's go.
Okay, double mecha bay.
I serve the Emperor.
But what's the point?
I serve the Emperor.
Wait a
Make
second.
a tango.
So
Let's go.
Did you really get? Did you really get this nanotech mainframe, but didn't do anything? Didn't go for tier 3. I mean, not that's going to help you in this situation. Maybe a way for Saturday can help you with dealing with this.
I'll collect the goods.
Now the collectors have arrived. The workers of the world have united. Infantry on the back. Nanotech mainframe has been sold. Calamari, Green's Radio's main army is now making a march, but chances are really high they will meet with this incoming allied X on your heads infantry support. Okay, MCB also joined the fray. Some tsunami tanks are here as well, going for a crush, but okay, some units are being crushed. That's some good move by the green. But eventually this comes to, for example, this. Green is now only 3 refineries and he has 3 opponents, and one of his opponents is quite rich. So even though how many micro plays or some counter plays you're going to do, it doesn't really matter. They have the control of the entire map. And you can't even cross this line without having fear of losing your units or getting a counterattack. Okay, we see some Kingoni. Okay, only one Kingoni. Okay, eggs on your head still, this dojo. Slipped from me as well. I expected Calamari to do something like this. Okay, this is actually a hit squad. I mean, all of them veteran. Hit squad for collectors. Now, I mean, we see a retreat, but I think that's not a real deal retreat. Like, he wants to pull his army from his base. Probably they will be trolling him, perhaps. Okay. No, do not lose it to Blaze! Oh, come on. That were your elite army. Now, the good thing is Fibonacci is still making collectors. He still wants to be relevant in this game. Sending some units capable of attacking. Oh, Radio, good for you to realize that there is actually a base here. And did you sell it? I saw some selling animation, but I can be mistaken. I see, that's what I was trying to tell. I mean, they have anti-map control. But what are you going to do? I mean, isn't this a beautiful sight? Collectors facing a King Oni. Okay, Radio somehow left this base, raw refinery standing. At this point, I don't think he would have proper income. I mean, he has two collectors,
I'll collect the
but
goods.
I mean, come to think of it, they're depleted. So you can do a suicide march, perhaps. More units are being poured down here. Now, my next one. Oh. Ah, okay. Not something very worthwhile. You shouldn't lose your king only for this. Okay. That's a bit overkill for two Tomb Blades. I mean, why did you just send them away, send them air by seeing just two Tomb Blades? I wonder if we're going to see the end move of this game quite soon. I don't know why they are not attacking. It's very simple, just move in and take them down. Not like he has any kind of income to stabilize his army, and this refinery is in very dangerous hill. I mean, at this point, I don't think Radio can even build a second refinery. I mean, he is sending his star rank chopper VX just for harassment. I mean, fine, but I mean, there are so many options out there. If Calamari really wanted to expand, he could actually take refineries here. These are full of ore, so he could actually maintain a very income and feed an army. It seems to be like we're going to see this state of Cold War a while. Oh, we see the refinery. But where are you going to deploy? I mean, this will be the safest but also most dangerous because there are so many units there. Maybe here could be a choice unless it's spotted. And also it's completely unharvested. Kalimar is sending sickles. Out of all units that you could possibly get, the sickles are the worst. Oh, okay. MCV has been locked down, but I'm fine. Oh, wait. No. That's a misfortune. But now you just prevented yourself moving in. If you haven't realized. Okay, this terror drone is now fine. The MCV in very good shape. Radio is selling buildings and things, walls perhaps, to get some income for a unit. And Delta airside faded away. This MCV has been taken down by this collector. Now collector is not taking all of the hits, but this terror drone effectively stopping the King Oni from his tracks. The star rank also, that's something. And there are so many javelins here. Now they have scattered. Peacekeepers are on the back. I mean, these VXs want to do at least some damage with the suicide explosives, but no avail. I mean, so many infantry here. One Tengu has arrived to witness the destruction of the base, I guess. And now that's fall off. But in an honorable way, dishonorable way, it took some kills before leaving. And yes, it's game over. I mean, I can easily say MVP for the Calamari. He did some game-changing plays in this game. I mean, not the red, definitely not the orange, he just sent some infantry, but the purple actually operated in different areas. I mean, just look at this. Eggs on your head is like going bottom and then spamming some units, and then goes as well like that. But in way of speaking income, I mean, they were all around the same. I mean, only Calamari has some more 20,000 credits. That would be all. But anyway, GG for the game. Also, kudos for this tail guy for not giving up that quickly. Hopefully, we see the more games, but nah, this was not the best game of 2023. GG.